cute doggy.
Oh yeah, I feel much better now. Alright, so I was gonna release my red mage character. I would like to know what their races are called. Like what they're called within their names, or the class. I'll probably have to Google that to know. There's just 5 races, so the human's pretty simple. The Banga always knew because they were in the lore at the beginning. They're also called lizards, but Banga's the real term. And the Moogle, well, that goes without saying. But the 2 other race, I wouldn't mind knowing what they're called. It's like kind of necessary. So last evening I turned into a ninja and I bought a ninja dagger before obtaining one from the mission that I'm currently on. Why I did that is because it has something to do with the original tactics. Like, first of all, when you don't know what the abilities are, when you're not too familiar with the abilities in this game, I would say, since March, and I mean, there's also Mont Blanc, which is a special character. Same thing with that girl who has pink or red hair. You want to make them like as relevant as possible, as perfect as possible. That's what I was trying to say. So that's why I didn't get the katana that I could have gotten for him. I wanted the ninja dagger because, not because it was less expensive, because that's what someone would like probably think I did, because that's, I watch the money a lot. It's Phoenix Downs, and like what happened is the ability that the katana gave was in a series kind of attacks, like Water Veil, Flame Veil, Earth Veil. I wanted to get throw first. I would be content with only using the ninja with only throw until he's level 99. Then save like that. Make sure that he only has throw. I'm probably not gonna do that, but for like a beginner's file, like I wanted to make sure that he only had throw. Well, that's not a beginner file. I meant not beginning like to play this game altogether. I meant like since I'm only level 4 really. Only 11 missions in. It's relatively early in the file, so I kind of want him to only have a throw, but I'm not sure. Like, at least giving it to him first, in the same sense that you're watching the money, kind of makes sense. And if I didn't get anything for him, it would have like been a little problem too, because he would be unarmed. So yeah. Also, I don't have my pally right now. At least she is back. So I'm gonna save right here. So it's either here or here, and I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna save again. Also, I should check the red mage for a second, just to look if she has something that could like swap. I think she's good, but yeah, she's trying to learn cure and catch. She mastered one. Yeah, so basically, as soon as she can get another shield, I will give it to her. March never had shield bearer. Otherwise, I would give him a shield since he can't dual wield. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't get the shield for him. It's just not a thing. So ninjas can't use shields unless they learn shield bearer with the soldier first. You could equip it on him right here, but he doesn't have that, so it's gonna be attack only, like power only, not like more defense. So side note, you can I think in Tactics Ogre you can defend. Can you defend in Tactics Ogre on the GBA? No, that's not what it is. You can attack with your shield in Tactics Ogre, the Knight of Lotus. The Knights of Lotus. You can attack with the shield, which is very unique. It's kind of like shoving, like dash in Final Fantasy Tactics. You can push someone down a cliff. I don't think the shield will let you do that in Tactics Ogre though, but it's really interesting that you can attack with your shield as well as with your fist or your weapon. So her equipments are all pretty much. I could remove this and give her like a gauntlet. The money is kind of like. So yeah, here. She can't wield this. I don't think she can. If someone could, it would be. He can. Yeah, that's a little detail that worthy of checking right now. He'll be back in a few days, so I'll have all my characters, but you still gotta look at the laws. So when you can't use items or you can't use fight, it changes like the whole battle a lot. If you're doing something technical or special, it's like more difficult. Also, if you don't have items on your characters, I think one of them doesn't have it anymore. Yeah, E doesn't. I gave him battle tech, which is from the warrior, which allows him to magic break, power break. So if I have a spear on him, I can do battle techs from two slots. Like I wouldn't say 2 rows, but like 2. You can do it like in different positions. Alright, so I'm gonna move here, but I could reset. Okay. Yes, I got a human. Awesome. Let's go. So I wouldn't reset because I got the human, but if I didn't get the human, I would reset to move here instead. Like, so now I gotta save and move either here or here, trying to. They're there for 6 days. Let's go, let's check. I got a ninja knife. He almost finished learning defense. Then I'm gonna give him something to learn parlay. 5. Level 4. I'll probably start using him if some of my characters are dispatched. I like him too, he's cool, he's strong, but... And for now... Let's see. Don't remove... If you don't plan on using him a lot, still keep his items on him for at least as long as he didn't finish learning something, at least, because then it's more confusing. Just 1 second to look what he had though, but it's maybe more than a few seconds. You gotta go in your items, look which one gives Tundara, which is obvious, but at some point it start getting like... So since I don't want to use him anymore, if some are dispatched, I mean, like, I would use him, but yeah, like, so I'm gonna give him something. This initial rod, if you look at his abilities, he doesn't have fire. So nothing here, nothing here. He could use some clothes that no one else uses. The helmets are a little more needed, so I think that's it. He's pretty welcome. So yeah, him. I wanted to buy a sleet rod for him. But I clicked there by accident. And at the same time, it's fine because you don't have that much money, so like... Stop and silence. Yeah, that sleet rod, like, you don't know what it could drop, but at the same time, it's better to just buy it, I think. Give him a sleet rod so he can learn, Blizzara. What else? Did I need something else? I think the white mage is still being learning revive. So here basically I look if there's some magic casters to cast either protect or shell. Protect is always more... It's always more like basic meaning, more necessary, unless you see that the majority of the enemies are spellcasters. You cast shell instantly. There's not a turn that you shouldn't cast shell with your priest, unless someone needs to be healed, and also when you're in a few turns in, you should like cast shell again, but making sure that keeping your characters always like one next to another. It's good, but only for when casting supporting abilities. Otherwise, the enemies will cast like magic. As soon as you cast shell on like 4 or 3 or 5 of them, try to distance them from one another. But when you cast something like protect or shell or heal, try to make sure that you gain more points as possible. So like here, let's say I did buy like a ton of these just for that, like almost like consumable items like potions and phoenix downs. I could sell, I could throw that right there. Like, it's not a lot, but it's kind of like throwing rocks, but a little better. Because if you throw something stronger, it's gonna make more damage. It's a cool command. Like, they put in a lot of work. So right there, if he had first aid, it would have been good, because he keeps getting more XP. Here, before casting it for both of these, here, click on her first. It says 87, it's fixed, so like she's gonna get hit. So you gotta pick between these two. I'll go with her. 75, not necessary to look at the other guy, as long as you're doing damage. It's like RNG for them. Like, the healer has to come and heal like one or the other. Yeah, 17 is not too bad. And I didn't look at what they were carrying with them, on them. That's what sensor is kind of cool and strange. Like, you gotta click sensor on each of them to detect what they're carrying on them, which are not equipped. I think it's very much like when you click on item, there's like one slot that it's like you can carry something that you could swap in the battle, which is that slot that the sensor detects? I don't know. Close to overthinking it, but like the only game that that comes to mind in Final Fantasy that lets you do that is Final Fantasy VI has a separate equip menu for the relics, but Final Fantasy II Japan has 2 slots that you can equip items on them that you can use in the battle, which aren't on every version. Not too bad, considering an archer like didn't miss like twice in a row, and it still does like ranged damage, which is not like 10 is not too bad. Reason why is because some characters are considered as strong as your other characters but don't have as much HP, so it starts like trimming your HP like that, like 10 each time. So here, if I could click on this tree, it'd be good, but I can't, so I have to do both of these. He has blind and defense already on him. Usually blind, like I try to do something else than attacking. And it's back. With dual wheel, that will be pretty decent, but at the same time that he will get a cool katana. Katanas are usually like two-handed, but not for the ninjas. It's for the samurais. It'd also be interesting to see the Mughal like use katanas instead of daggers. I don't know which I would prefer between the Mog Knight and the Assassin. honestly. I don't know. Here instead, because he's the strongest. Okay, so here it's a perfect slot to do this. No, I forgot. I thought she was him. Oh, I guess I'm gonna do this. She's gonna die there. He's good. He's a very strong wizard. %, that's a good chance to take, so that he has something to strike. Poison is always recommended as early abilities, like it's extra damage, but she can also heal, so like red mages are fantastic for supporting as well as striking, inflicting damage. If someone like steals one of my equipment, I'm gonna reset it. It's just me though, but like I gotta. I wouldn't say it depends which equip it is, just in general. Yes. I guess it's unlike first aid, like if you use a cure ability, it doesn't give XP if you use it on someone who's already full. That's why first aid is pretty interesting. It's kind of like a squire ability that you do every turn. Did I really forget the name? Oh my god, I need to play tactics right now. Can't allow that. I just can't. Accumulate, yeah. That's good. Look at the judge, like he's just like up there. Like sleek. Right here, it's either the priest or a soldier. I will go with the soldier. 25% for like 1 HP. He has blind, that's the thing. I just realized. Blind is one of the most annoying thing ever. It's worse than sleep, like honestly. It's so annoying. Bugs the gameplay so much. Does he have blind? No, it's magic. He's like resistant to magic. So like this, 29. Should I attack him? Makes more sense. I think if you place yourself behind a character and you cast it like here, it increases. It's like they don't see you. I noticed that a while ago. I was like, even if you try to make it seem like you're attacking from behind, your character has to be behind. It's strange. Like right now, he's considered on the side. If he was like here and cast it here or here, it would be like 80 something. 75%, not that bad. Like archers, you gotta decide quickly if you want to level 1, because they take a little while to become like effective. They don't become effective immediately. They take a while. Like here, for example, it's a good hit, but it misses 2 HP, like even less. But in a perfect world, it would kill him. This game is just amazing. Like, it's a fun tactical RPG because the way that I play, I make the battle seem faster, but it's like it's not gonna always be like that too. But at the same time, I know how to make it like fast every time. It's just sometimes it's still slow. Like one of the battles that I did yesterday was pretty cool. It was long. Like the enemy like took like forever to kill. His MP kept like filling back up. So only this character. That would be here. Either attacking this guy 10, which is not bad. Puff. Like, I think, I'm not sure if the staffs like increase in physical damage as well as allowing you to learn more abilities. I think it's not like that. It's the characters' stats themselves. Like they always get like one power point like every time they level up. Like in Final Fantasy 1, the white mages start being kind of strong physically at the end. They start hitting like 100, which is not a lot, but they're not meant for that. I should have used a potion, but I'm gonna give work to my white mage. Like he always needs something to cast. Like I like my white mage to stay busy like every turn. It gives them like importance. They're interesting. So here, right now, I'll use the Laglas sword to attack him in his back. He's gonna die. 90%. Strong Dragoon. I'm gonna give him a spear soon. I was looking at the new ones because he already learned jump. It's kind of like March, like jump, throw, better. Defense, since he can't move. No-brainer. Trying at least, if it misses, it was my choice, but okay. $39 out of 47. He's starting to never get it. That's what they do. The teeth have more avoid though with less speed, so what are you gonna do? If if you make him a thief, like, it's not gonna be better. It's gonna be kind of similar or close, but not better. It's better to be a ninja. They probably have more attack, which you want. It's more about the speed and the avoid. Because they use ninja daggers, which are better than daggers. They're more like swords. You can get equipped sword for the thieves too, but I don't know. Yeah, if there's equipped shield, there's equipped sword, I think. Gotta love the Dragoon. I kind of want to see the Templars also soon, but I have to Google for that. I don't want to do like too much research. Everything is time consuming. It's crazy. It's like my mom. She realizes that everything's time consuming. I think she's the best. You should always think that about your mom. She's the best mom ever. Because she's busy. I love you if you love your mom like I love my mom. I love you anyway, but love your parents and your neighbors. There we go. Bronze element. Did I learn something? You just learned throw. He learned life. She learned cure. That's good. So I'm close to where I'm gonna do the Cheetah Men. Action 52. Let's see how much that goes. How well that goes. Him though, I don't know if I want to keep him Dragoon. I liked him as a warrior, believe it or not. Look at this. More move, more evade. It's crazy. Even the mobs, like, they're interesting because they start getting... They look similar too. They get nice claws, like dragon claw, whatnot. Excuse me. I hope if I click this by accident, that it asks me, are you sure? Like, because like it's a good buffer. Elementalist, like that's pretty interesting also. I guess she learned something. She learned 1A ability with the red mage. Yeah. So the sleet rod, let's go. I got something now, the ancient metal orb. Yeah, I should look in the ancient metal. These are currently being used. This one is needed to do a mission. So if I click here and see in advance. Fortune Rune. So basically, going to get a I would go with a this. Let's get this. Not bad. Then the way I do this, like I step in and out of the shop, like, because I can save. It gives you like a second time to like be sure. So now we can use jump again. That, and he also has fire breath. He also learned to revive, which is he's a good character. Like every 2 battles he learns his abilities. So now I probably don't have something new for him. No. So he's the sleet rod. I got one of that. I don't have the fire wheel rod for Firaga. Let's get one. And then no better shields. Something like this would be decent, but I'm gonna keep some money for the missions. Also, I want to get one like this, but I'm gonna use a little bit more money for a new katana. Actually, where's the S stuck? Like right here. That should be like better than buying either this or this. They're too expensive. Should also start wanting to like have shield, steel shield, steel accessory. He learned steel. That's the thing. Like I'm a ninja, I can use steel. Can't learn more though unless he's a thief. That's the thing. I gotta turn March to a thief so he can learn more. Like he doesn't have steel shield yet, which would be neat to get kind of soon. I could do the same thing as I did when I was leveling up to get to be a ninja. Like never attack with him in the battle, just getting the AP as soon as the battle is over. Like until he gets steel shield and putting him back as a ninja. But yeah, not S stuck for a new ability there. So E got his fire wheel rod, which is a little less strong, I think. Yeah, but now he has Firaga. Firaga and Tundaga is the third one. The Zaga. So, like, what gives catch? She learned Cure already, which is great because she's gonna have this, making her stronger. Also having Sleep as well as Catch, and she already has Swarm Strike, so she can use so yeah, it was the strongest, but this doesn't give her anything. I think she has the best one she can have right now. Yeah, she already had Swarm Strike, making sure. Yeah, she has Swarm Strike and has the best rapier. So there, you can click here to see if there's stuff that you'd rather have them equipped. It's like an overlook. In the weapons, it's more like individual. Like the armors, it's faster to look here than to be on the character. The weapons, there are so many that, like, obviously. So he's gonna get this again after he's learned. No, not that. This. After he's learned. Oh no, it's the Mughal. is gonna get this again after he's learned Fire Up. Until I get something else. He didn't learn his defense yet. It's close. This next thing will be... I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't get the new katana for March. He's gonna get... not that less expensive, but this. Wait, where's Parley? This. I guess he's gonna equip this for a few levels to get Parley. It's gonna give me time to get money for this. To get drop weapon. They can also use Ragnarok, so I feel like I think to get Templar you need to be a defender, that's the thing. Dragoon is kinda like yeah, like I like him as a Dragoon, but I feel like putting him a defender. I wanna be Templar, at least having access to it. I don't wanna be Gladiator. Monk, I just want his abilities, but it's more complicated since you gotta learn them. I don't want his stats to like level as a monk. Neither Gladiator, more like Warrior, Dragoon, Defender, and Templar. It's specific, but yeah. It's like him, like, don't want him as a fighter. I don't want him to have steel also. Like, the human black mage could become a thief. He could be not an archer, not a white mage, not a fighter, not a paladin, not a soldier. It's either black mage, thief, or ninja. Like that. That there at the same time as I go do this. Engage. That's where you see the female character. Yeah, I remember now. Do I recruit her? Yeah. She's with her. She would be an elementalist, like. He's coming along. He's coming along. Wait. Let's put him. An archer. Elementalist with a bow would be cool. I didn't remember her name. Ritz. Smart. Bow 22, like 22. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Strong like that.